And hi, my name is Chelsea Faust. I have narrowed down my major options into art, digital media, and music. For music, I have been in love with it since as far back as I can remember. My father was a musician and drum major in his high school. He played the clarinet, and so did most of my siblings, so I've had a musical influence all of my life. I've been singing since I was a little girl, and the moment I was shown musical instruments in fourth grade, I fell in love, and I picked up the flute and continued that throughout elementary school, middle school, and most of high school, where the summer before my junior year, I picked up the oboe and learned how to play that, and I was in the wind ensemble for our high school. Art isn't really something that I thought I was into for a long time. I actually had never picked up a drawing pencil until my senior year, and it turns out that I actually had talent, and I never would have guessed from my little doodles on the side of my papers where the heads of my stickmen were way too big for their bodies. I learned through my first art class in senior year how to, well, first that I had a skill, and then to enhance it and make it better and turn it into something that I could actually work with and produce art pieces that I was really proud of. With digital media, I never had actually tried filming or editing anything until senior year because I was in a new school. I never really had a camera or software or even my own computer until senior year. I took a broadcasting class because it seemed like a fun idea, and they had had something like that at my previous high school, and it turns out that I enjoyed it a lot. I had my own segment that I produced and edited, and I was the reporter for. It was called The Local Music Scene, and I reached out to local bands and interviewed them and gave them an opportunity to have the starlight on them. I also anchored for the entire newscast and became a sole editor and eventually executive producer, and I put out what I thought was high quality newscasts for the equipment we had and the knowledge we had. It was the first year the school had that. All three of these subjects are things that I'm really passionate about and I think that I can go far with. I'm going to continue to test them out since this is only my freshman year in college, and hopefully I'll narrow it down and be able to go to a university that will best suffice for what I've decided.